Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Rockets, 2.5 games back.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Green, and it's VanVleet in at the point. And for the Mavericks, we've got Dante Exum. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer.
They really value every possession.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Now here's Davis. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Exum with a wide open look. Misses the jumper.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks leading by 3. Dinwiddie finds Thompson. Dinwiddie against VanVleet. Davis with a screen on VanVleet. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
Gets trailed by 5. Pass to Sengun. Green with the ball. Takes it inside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Thompson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. In the corner, Lively with it. Lock at 6. The Rockets pull it in. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
A two-way star, AD, has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. Last year, this is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
VanVleet against Dinwiddie. Outside, Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 5. Pass to Exum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. 5th best, the Rockets.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively, because of that rhythm and pace.
And Clark, the Rockets just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And Thompson kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Thompson. Outside Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player, one of the true franchise guys in the league.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core star.
Oh!
My goodness. Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Takes the three. Great D that time from Green.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And it's all evened up. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Over Green. Davis working in the paint.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
What a gigantic trade. The team made it clear they wanted to get Brandon Ingram, a swingman who's developed impressive range. He can score, dish off the dribble, and his growth over the years has been fun to watch.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard, that's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close, and if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim. Because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. Now Exum. Brooks covering. The three. They get it back. Davis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Green with a tie. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Timeout.
Green's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Good on Brooks for making that extra pass. That was the smart play.
And they also show up in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage. They usually take quality shots and really share the basketball.
And what their turnover ranking tells you is that they play mistake-free basketball. Being smart with the ball is at the top of their to-do list. Exum kicks to Davis. Dallas again missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
There's Green with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Dinwiddie. Thompson against VanVleet. Davis down low. 25 points in the game. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thompson against Green for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Against Sengun. Lively sends a screen for Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Dinwiddie's got 7.
Dinwiddie showing you his craftiness in the pick and roll sets, and you can see how he's grown in attacking those.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report. Side wing. The shot by Tate, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Rockets on top. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team. Big time. AD.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Sengun with a screen on Thompson. Lets a floater go, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Here's Davis, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Green finds Green. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
The Mavericks trailing. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Davis. He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Rockets shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Thompson against Green. Sengun with a screen on Thompson.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Davis. tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Watch out. Anthony Davis has caught fire.
Green against Thompson. For three, VanVleet. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And so here is Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Exum passes to Lively. Sengun against Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Yes!
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Green. Can they tie? Cans it to force overtime.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
Cold-blooded make that was, plain and simple.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Derek Lively is out there with Davis.
And verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Sengun with a screen on Thompson. Green against Thompson. Green inside. The shot will not fall. Mavericks leading by 4. Dinwiddie right side. Davis gets to Dinwiddie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now Green takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 29.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Pass to Davis. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Sengun. The Rockets have gotten off to a little bit of a slow start from the field and overtime.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Dinwiddie finds Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Green in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Green, no luck. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Dinwiddie passes to Davis.
And they got a foul to give here if they need it.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to VanVleet for three. The three won't fall. Deflects the pass. Stolen by VanVleet.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. AD, efficient night offensively. What got you going there?
I got in the gym yesterday and just played some one-on-one. Get back in the rhythm, get some game shots, and it helped me out tonight. That's it. You know, I just try to stay with it. I'm confident in my game, confident in everything that I do, every shot that I take, and tonight it went in.
Yeah, you were rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.